You might think that I'm hanging out in Bavaria, Germany right now, but I'm not. I'm actually in Leavenworth, Washington for a quick stop to get some beer and some brats. So how did Washington come to get its own Bavarian town? Well, it's kind of an interesting story. I'll finish up my beer and I'll tell you. The origins of the Leavenworth area actually began with the natives. They owned this land for as long as time could tell. They used to hunt these valleys for elk and deer and all kinds of other wildlife. Around 1890, the white men came to the area and started building. They started mining, more specifically. They were here for gold and silver and other rich minerals, and that lasted for about 50 to 70 years. But after that, when all the mining dried up, something had to change. So in the 1960s, the town decided to enact a plan to save itself. It decided that it was going to create a Bavaria that was only rivaled in Germany itself. So quickly after, the town decided to start remodeling all their buildings in Bavarian style, and they enacted a new building code that said if you wanted to be in Leavenworth, you had to build in Bavarian style as well, which is how we have this wonderful multitude of buildings, the entire town looking like Bavaria, Germany. And so now that Leavenworth is a tourist town, what do we do here? Well, what do we do in any tourist town? We eat, we drink, and we shop. One of my favorite shops is right here, the Cheesemonger. I've been to lots of places in the world. This is one of the best cheese shops you can find. There's also the Kris Kringle Christmas shop, where it is Christmas 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And if you're looking for your Leavenworth branded tchotchkes, look no further than the Leavenworth Shirt Company. Shirts, t-shirts, magnets, hats, whatever you want, they got it. And when you come to town and want to get yourself a beer and a brat, the only spot to choose is this one, Munchin House. Don't go to Rhine House, don't go to the place across the street, stand in the extra long line. Everyone's in line for a reason. The best brats are right here. Leavenworth hosts over 1 million tourists per year, which is a wonderful boon for local businesses and for the local tax income. But has it gone too far? Case in point, the Post Hotel, a Roman Greco palace that costs $700 a night to stay. It's booked out for an entire year. It has spas and pools. It's adults only. It is a elite-only retreat here in the town of Leavenworth. And so my question is, have we taken this quaint and charming idea that was once created to take this town and let it survive and turned it into a bit of a consumerized nightmare? Speaking of overdone consumerism, this is the Leavenworth Adventure Park. A total bullshit piece of shit thing that should have never been built here in the first place, and I would encourage you that if you're ever visiting Leavenworth to never fucking stop here. That's all I gotta say about that one. So, whether Leavenworth for you is a tourist stop on your visit to Washington, or a place to come as a local and do a little bit of shopping, or maybe it's a place to get away for a luxury experience. Whatever it is, it's got a little bit of something for everyone. And as for me, I love the beer, the brats, and I can afford to stay at the Post Hotel. So fuck it.